Hey AJ, this is Steven from CMP Automotive here in Calgary, and this right here is our 2023 GMC Yukon AT4. And this right here is our 2021 Chevy Tahoe Premier. So you got two very good options here. This one has 12,405 kilometers on it. This one has, I believe, around 59,000 kilometers on it. So what I'll do, I'll go over some differences between the two. And what I'll say beforehand, either one is a great choice. Just depends on which one best suits you. So let's start with the Tahoe. Okay, so this is a 2021, as mentioned, one owner vehicle. There is a small claim on it that was fixed through insurance, small collision. I believe it was around $2,000. I did give your dad the Carfax, and I could forward that over to you as well if you didn't get it. But let's start with the color. This is like a dark brown, kind of grayish pewter color. Pretty sharp. And I apologize for any mumbling that's going on. It is minus 42 at the wind chill right now here in Calgary. So I'll try my best here. Now, up front, it's going to be the biggest difference. Two different styling languages. I'm partial to the Yukon, but Chevy's also very nice. On the Chevy, you have the Aero styled LED daytime running lamps. You have LED daytime running lamps, LED headlamps over there. You're also going to have front parking sensors down the front bumper, the black bow tie, and a front camera. That works in conjunction with the cameras on the side mirrors and the rear camera, creating a 360 camera. Now the Yukon has the same thing. I'll go over that in a moment. Around the sides, both vehicles are going to have keyless proximity entry on all four doors. Both vehicles are going to have side steps. Okay. The mirror caps on here are chrome. On there, they're black to match the vehicle. Integrated turn signals, side camera, and blind spot monitoring, heated auto dimming mirrors. Very nice. They're also power folding in case you need to get to into a tight parking spot. Now out back, you have quad exhaust. It's a very sharp look. You have rear parking sensors. Back here, behind the underneath this panel is a tow hitch and your hookups as well, your 4 and 7 pin harnesses. Backup camera right there, black bow tie. And let's take a look at the trunk. It opens. Nothing's working properly right now in this cold. It's also my gloves. There we go. So this one has all-weather mats already in it. Power folding third row, as you saw in the video yesterday. 60-40 split. Second row captains. And then you have a power plug located right here. 3-prong household plug. Let's take a look at the interior. So black leather with light gray stitching and piping. As you see, all-weather mats already installed. Fit perfectly. This second row is heated. So is the other one. You have your own HVAC controls over here. USB-Cs. Another power plug right there. Up above the head, you have AC vents here, there, and there. And a big, giant panoramic roof. Wood trim on the doors. More of the stitching. Let's warm up a bit. Whew. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so another key difference is going to be the gauge cluster. The Yukon will have a fully digital gauge cluster. This, however, is semi-digital, so you have analog gauges. So tachometer's analog, speedometer's analog, and then the digital auxiliary gauges here and digital display right there. I was wrong. It has 58,326 kilometers on it right now, as seen there. The dash, the door cards, there's wood and kind of a brown grayish stitching all along there as well. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Now, steering wheel is leather wrapped as well. It is heated. Turn that on. To the left of that, you have a electronic parking brake. You have your lane keep assist, your parking sensors, which are defeatable, your auto stop and start, which is defeatable, hill descent control, and your stability control. This vehicle is also equipped with a heads-up display. So, not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it displays your speedometer and any other important information like a compass, your tachometer. It will display on the windshield in front of you. You also get 4 high, 2 high, 4 low, and automatic mode as well. It's kind of a set and forget all-wheel drive system. You get your standard power locks, mirrors, and door locks, and as I mentioned, you get power folding mirrors as well, which are right there. Comes in handy. Gear selector on both, going to be very similar. It's all located right here, kind of toggles, and a hard button for park. Now this screen, you have integrated navigation. You have integrated Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Wi-Fi hotspot. Your camera, it's a 360 type, so stitches together in overhead, so you can park with confidence, maneuver around a tight parking lot like this with confidence. You also get trailer guidance as well, a multitude of different angles, whatnot. It's very nice, very useful. Now, to the right of that, you get a little storage cubby, perfect for your phone. And then down below, you have dual zone climate control. You have a lockout for the rear climate control in case rear occupants are trying to override. Get AC back there, heat up here. No, you can override that. You have heated seats and ventilated seats. Below that, you have a wireless charger. In front of that, you have a USB-C, USB-A, SD card slot, and a 12-volt DC plug. Center console, nice spot for your phone as well. Open that up, some extra storage, cup holders there. Now, the vehicle is equipped with adaptive cruise control as well. As I mentioned, blind spot monitoring, which is very nice. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums up this vehicle. Now, what I'm about to show you over there, again, manager demo. It has 3M already on the front end. It's also got tinted windows already installed. So that's definitely something to consider. 2 years newer, a little over 12,000 kilometers on it. But of course, quite a bit more money. Whether or not you see value in that, that will be totally your call. Let's go take a look. Okay, so the AT4 is the off-road trim. Okay, so what that means is you get skid plates down the bottom. You get a reshaped front bumper versus a non-AT4. This is to increase departure angles. So if you're climbing a big curve or whatnot, it's not going to hit. Whereas that's a little bit more blocky. This is more rounded off. Again, your skid plates. You have recovery hooks down the front bumper as well. Now, again, key difference with the front end, you get this giant U-shaped LED daytime running lamps, your stacked LED headlamps, LED fog lamps down below. You get parking sensors down the front bumper. Your front camera is going to be right here. Now, whereas that is standard chrome, this is going to be darkened chrome. So, kind of a little bit more aggressive. Around the sides, you get Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires. These are factory. Chunkier tire, a little bit more rugged. You also get side steps, as I mentioned before. Mirror caps, again, black, matching the paints. The fender trim as well. It's going to be that dark chrome. Mirrors, auto dimming, heated, blind spot monitoring, power folding, integrated turn signals, and a camera right there. Your 3M is going to be up to about here across the hood as well. So there are no rock chips on this vehicle. You get keyless proximity on all 4 doors, just like the Tahoe. Now out back, you'll also notice a difference with the taillights. So the Tahoe is just this piece. The Yukon adds this, just a little bit more in line with the front end styling. Now you may notice the exhaust is more hidden on here. It's a little bit more subtle. You still get the panel over here, which hides the tow hitch and the 4 and 7-pin harnesses. You do get rear parking sensors, your AT4 badge right there, backup camera, dark chrome. Let's open this up. Again, everything's frozen. There we go. And these gloves don't help. Now, same thing. Power third row, 60-40 splits. This one does not have all weather mats. However, we can always work that in for you. Goes like that. 3-prong household plug right there. Rear third row has cup holders on each side and a USB-C on each side as well. Let's close her up. Let's take a look at the second row. Now, AT4s, whether it's trucks or the SUVs, they come with black leather, perforated with calamari colored accents. It's pretty sharp. That extends to the door cards, all the stitching, the dash, everything. Instead of wood trim, you get carbon fiber with some stainless steel around or aluminum trim. So captain chairs as well, exact same configuration. You still get the AC vents up top, 1, 2, 3, 4, LED lighting, big panoramic roof, heated rear seats with your own HVAC control, USB-C, another 3-pronged household plug there. These seats recline, they fold, and they move fore and aft as well. Okay, let's, oh yeah, window tints. It's not too dark, so you won't get pulled over. Okay, first things first, gauge cluster, fully digital. It's quite customizable as well from what I understand, so let's see if I can get that. Compass, yeah, display layouts. You can choose if it's displayed like this, so it mimics an analog gauge cluster. Progressive is what it was. Digital, fully digital. Oh, turned off. I had it running for too long. And then clean. Whoops. Which is very minimalistic. Let's put it back to progressive. And as you see, you can adjust what's displayed in each corner. Units, heads-up display, yeah. And it's very responsive to touch. There's no lag. So that's nice. That's a key difference right there. Another thing, as I mentioned, the stitching all along and the carbon fiber look trim with the aluminum highlights. Goes along, right? The infotainment system, let me zoom out a little bit. The general layout of this interior is very similar. I still get the heads-up display straight ahead. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but a couple other things that this has. It has the just like that. It has the lane keep assist, parking sensors, the feedable auto stop and starts, stability control, hill descent control. Now you have a hard button for 360 camera, so if I hit that at any point, this will pop up. That's very handy. That way you don't have to go through the screen or go straight into reverse. You can just look at that at any point. Something else that this vehicle has that the other one doesn't, trailer brake controller built into the dash. You have your usual auto 4 high, 2 high, and 4 low, just like the other vehicle. This being an off-road, you can, oh, I just had it, adjust the ride height. That is a very big thing. You may have noticed that this looked like it was sitting lower. That's because it was. It was an entry and exit ground clearance. So as low as possible to make it as easy as possible to get for people to get in and out. But if I hit this again, you have normal ground clearance, increased, and an off maximum, which is for true off-roading. Now, something else it has, driving modes. So you have sport, off-road, tow and haul mode, and then normal. Okay. And then this one has fog lamps, whereas the Premier does not. All LED. Yeah. Now, steering wheel, again, leather wrapped, heated, has the stitching, adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, all of that. Above my head, again, panoramic roof. Same screen. However, it's using a new software. It has a different processor, a lot more responsive. This is exactly the same system as the new Cadillac Escalades. So it has Google Assistance, Play Store built in, Amazon Alexa built in, Google News, podcast, Wi-Fi hotspot. Yeah. And a usual Sirius XM radio. This, of course, does have Google Maps built in as well, but it does have Bose audio, as seen there. And then a display for your climate controls, which are down here as well. Dual zone, you have the same lockout for your rear climate controls, heated and cooled seats. Wireless charger right here, USB-C, USB-A, 12-volt plug located right there. Cup holders, place for your phone. Oh, this one has a couple extra USBs, C and A, a little tray, and then more storage below that. So that pretty much sums it up. Same gear selector, same little storage cubby right there. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully we can make a deal. Go from there. Thanks, CJ. Bye now.